everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Kiva and I'm here bringing you a video about mental health today, which a little bit out of my comfort zone, but we're gonna give it a go because mental health is very, very, very important. And obviously not everyone struggles with mental health issues. I think it's 1 in 4 people or something like that, but we all still have mental health and we still all have low points and high points, and this video is here to kind of trying to help you guys get through the low points. Like, I'm not saying this is going to be a fix and you're going to do these things and your mental health will be like top form again and you'll never be sad, because that's not how it works. These are just little things to help boost you. It's not going to be a long-term thing, but these are the small things you can do in lockdown to help your mental health, because I know a lot of people have been struggling with the isolation and not seeing people, and I'm one of these people that keeping busy helps my mental health. Obviously it's a lot harder to keep busy whenever I'm not working, when I'm not at college, when I don't have people to meet up with. So I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing to help my mental health, and it might not work for you. I'm not going to say like that this is for everyone, because this is kind of catered to me, but even if you find one thing in here that helps you out, then this video's a win, you know. I'm happy to do it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of like a mishmash of things, I guess, but yeah, I'll just get into it.
Now, like I said, it's all catered to me mainly, but fake tanning helps boost my confidence so much, and this in turn helps my mental health. Now obviously pale skin is beautiful, but fake tanning just adds that little spice and makes me feel a lot better. And another thing is taking a shower. This sounds really cheesy, but me going in the shower, putting on a podcast, and then like I do hair masks. I do one to like make my hair softer. I do a purple hair mask. It just helps to like make me feel a lot better about myself. It's really weird, but taking a good long shower and cleansing really does help. And skincare as well, just general hygiene stuff, which you do find hard when you have bad mental health. I always go in every single day with a cleanser, a makeup remover, toner, and normally like some sort of mask or serum, but like that's just every single day. I do a lot more, but obviously on the low days you don't really want to be doing an extensive skincare routine because you don't feel up for it, but that's okay, you know. You don't have to do this every single day, but it does help you a lot. And I always think tidy room, tidy mind, and as you can see my bedroom's really messy, but this is my top tip: tidy your bedroom. If it's messy, stop this video right now and go and tidy it. I promise you, you will feel so much better. Honestly, tidying your room just does something. Don't know how to explain it, but I promise you it will work. And you've got the time now. You can clear out your room properly, organise everything. Something that I've done, which has helped me a lot, is I've tidied out my entire wardrobe and I've colour coordinated it all, which honestly I don't know why this has made me so happy, but it has. And light a candle. This is really cheesy, but candles help me. Another thing which is kind of more confidence based is to do my makeup. Like, obviously I'm not saying you need to wear makeup, but for me, just doing a little bit of makeup or doing a crazy look like I'm doing here, it helps me a lot. I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of boosts my confidence a little bit more. It's really weird, but that works for me. Now, this is really important, but you need to stay in contact with your friends in this crazy time. Here's me FaceTiming one of my friends, which I have FaceTime people quite a few times, and it honestly helps because you need to stay connected. You need to message people, you need to speak to them, and if you can go and see them in person. Obviously stay 2 meters apart, like don't go in the house or anything, but when I've been out on walks, I've actually stood at the end of people's drives and stayed 2 meters, and it's been amazing. It is just so important to get out of the house. Like, nature helps my mental health so much, and I've discovered so many new places recently. Another place to go and discover new things is reading. I used to love reading, but life kind of got in the way and I didn't have time to read, and I was just collecting books and books and books, and I didn't have time to read them. But in lockdown I have, and it really just helps stimulate your brain, and if you get stuck in a good book, you can sit there for hours and hours, and it's such a productive way to like spend your time instead of sitting on your phone. Honestly, I know reading isn't for everyone, but if you used to read, then I highly suggest that you start reading again. I'm reading a book here called The Kingdom. It is so good. I'm more of a like fantasy person, but I will read anything. And this is the time to develop your hobbies and skills. I've always loved baking, And I decided to make cupcakes this day, but I've made everything. I've made blondies, I've made like Victoria sponge cake, I've made cookies, brownies, I've made everything. But I decided to make cupcakes, and I did like different coloured icing. Honestly, I was really proud of these. I just got the recipe online, but I think they look so good and they taste amazing as well. And this one is a little bit weird, won't lie, but singing really helps me. For those of you who don't know, I do study musical theatre, and I've never really been the biggest singer. I love singing, but I hated the sound of my voice, and I was always too self-conscious to sing. But I've recently found my voice, and I've been belting out show tunes. I've been like going through all the emotions. I've been like crying with some songs. As you can see here, I'm pretending to be Regina George and thinking I'm pulling it off, and I'm not. It's just been so good for me to develop this skill in lockdown, because developing skills has helped me a lot. You don't have to be productive, but if you can, I highly suggest it. It does boost your mental health if you feel like you've achieved something. Obviously you don't have to, because not everyone feels like they can.
My name is Karen, my hair is shiny, my teeth are perfect, my skirt is tiny, it barely covers my perky hiney.
Deep down, I would love to be a Regina, but I know that I actually am a Karen. But like, that's alright, because everyone's different. Another thing that's really helped me is yoga. It just helps me with my breathing and to like stay calm. I found this really good app called Woman Workout, and they've got so many different like workouts and yoga. Honestly, it's helped me so much. I do this before bed sometimes to help me kind of get in the mood for bed, because sometimes I'm not. And I also found this really good video on Twitter. I'll put it on screen right now for you. That video just amazing. It honestly helps calm me down so much. Something else that has really helped me is obviously watching TV and films to help pass the time, but you have to be careful, because obviously if you're not in a great place mentally, then some things will trigger you, and I used to watch things that would trigger me on purpose, because apparently I'm weird like that. But something that I've found is really good is to watch kids shows. Like, I'm watching Girl Meets World here. I've been loving Disney Channel stuff like Girl Meets World, Jessie, Best Friends Whenever, Hannah Montana, the Disney Channel films as well. They're really good because obviously they're meant for children. They won't trigger you. And they're still really entertaining, I find. I've been hooked on Girl Meets World recently. I mean, maybe I'm just a child, but yeah. No, this is kind of really important as well. But getting a lot of sleep. I know that sometimes it's hard to get sleep when you're in a bad place mentally, or sometimes you sleep too much, but it's really good to develop a routine. And you may be in lockdown, so you're thinking, what's the point in me trying to go to bed at like 11 o'clock when I don't have to be up for anything? But it's helped me so much to kind of try and go to bed between 10:30 and 11:30, and then I wake up a lot earlier. I wake up at like between 8 and 9, and this just helps me feel a lot more productive, because I feel like I achieve a lot more in the day when I wake up earlier. And honestly, I highly recommend that you make this routine for yourself. It really does help.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, if you are struggling, I'm going to put some numbers up on the screen, and I'm going to link some websites and help resources down below, because if you are struggling, there are so many people you can go to for help. Even if you don't want to talk to your friends or family, you can go to professional, you can go to the Samaritans. There's so many people. And you don't have to have a diagnosed mental health condition to be struggling with mental health. Everyone has low points and everyone has high points, but the highs will always be better than the lows, and you need to remember that in the low moments. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful in some way to someone, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.